crossed the line.
Here, I know. Here, Luke, let's go.
All right, let's go. All right, guys. First row. I want to first row. Silent. Shh.
Going to move ahead this morning and put item 56 up front, and we will do that and get it out of the way. I'll make a motion for discussion on item 56 because I have a few people signed to speak on it.
Second one.
Secretary Williams?
Mr. Chairman, before Mr. Williams, would just for the public record, would it be reasonable to discuss what the major changes are? There are a few changes that are major, and for the most part, they're administrative. I think to me the largest change today deals with the decorum in board meetings. Arizona open meeting law says that all of you, everyone who chooses to come to a public meeting, have the right to be here. You have the right to observe the meeting, and under that same law is that it is up to the board, it's up to the chairman to decide how much public testimony they choose to take on any particular item. And I wanted to reiterate, all of us may be here. The right to speak is at the discretion of the chair, and we've tried to make that quite clear in the first part of this. It also goes on to say that anyone who does not respect the chair or the board, who has been asked to stop on a certain subject and decides not to do so, will be asked to sit down and will be asked to leave. And if they continue to choose to go beyond that, then law enforcement is free to enforce the state laws relative to those kinds of issues. It also does say again here that we don't allow dangerous weapons or firearms, and that we're going to do that. Also, we're clear again that no flag signs or placards are permitted in the building. However, anybody who is making a presentation, you can see we have the ability to allow you to have your presentation materials. The second part of this is something we took at the request of one of our supervisors, something that we took from the courts facility relative to reasonable dress code. I don't think, certainly it isn't outrageous. For example, we're saying there would be no midriff, stomachs, no halter top, tank tops, muscle shirts, etc. Reasonable items that I think will continue to try to enhance the decorum in the boardroom. Those sir, are the major ones, and certainly closing that on, there's no drugs or alcohol or otherwise inappropriate language on shirts or whatever the case may be. I see some very finely done red shirts out there today. I find those are perfectly acceptable.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Don't tread on us, we're not afraid. You work for us, we're not your slaves. Don't tread on us, you cross the line. Soon you will pay for all your crimes. After a long train of abusive and dissipation, now we've lost our patience. Yeah, you're trying to kill our Constitution, to kill our pride. Now the wood is dry.